Hello, 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 Mary Podmas, and we are on literally day 9. Can you guys believe it? Raven, can you believe it?
I know I can't believe it. Can you believe it?
No, because I don't be doing this shit. I be saying, oh, I'm gonna do so much. I'm gonna podcast every day. You'll all see. Day 4, I'll be like, all right, so once a week I'll talk to y'all. And on Saturdays you'll have a show, and on Wednesdays you'll have a show. But
Hmm.
literally doing this every day literally makes me feel like not just the Christmas spirit, but also productive because at least I'm like, if I
Mm.
did nothing else today, I did this damn Podmas. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, and it's a lot. So I'm proud of us. This is great.
Hell
And
yeah.
I'm having so much fun. Like I told you, I feel like every time I log on here to record, it's like I'm clocking into work, but
Yep.
I don't dread it. I'm like, oh my God,
Exactly.
I'm so excited to do this today.
Exactly. Which is why today, usually on Bravo, We're Black, we don't really talk baddies on the main timeline, but I've changed my mind since we talk Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, which is basically white baddies. And I know a lot of people hate
Hmm.
that I say that. Um, but it is true. Like they might not be physically fighting hard as the baddies fight, but they are a little bit worse because I don't really remember seeing any storyline in which I have to witness, well, not witness, but hear about a woman peeing in her husband's mouth. And
Hmm.
I will never be the same after that. It took my innocence. I'm glad that it
Yes.
happened in November. I
Hmm.
regret asking.
Hmm.
Um, and I regret having to bring that up again. So that is why. The closest thing that's happened is that we heard that Summer peed on baddies in the van, and Natalie just called her out and she was like, don't do that shit. And actually, it was handled better than this Demi situation because it seems like that's what they be doing, and they keep promoting Fruity Pebbles. And I bet if that happened on Baddies or anything similar happened, and they were promoting a product, they would get a cease and desist. But because
Hmm.
these people are white,
You know the rest.
you know the rest.
Exactly.
Which
Exactly.
brings me to today's episode of Podmas is Baddies. And what an episode it was. Like there is so much going on that I just felt like I was literally in the middle of it. I felt like Crisean when she walked in on the first episode and she's just standing there trying to figure out what's going on.
She's like, whoa, what? What? Huh? Exactly. But it was like such a hilarious episode too. Like I've never
Yes.
laughed so much watching Baddies. I was having the time of my life. Oh my God.
What was your top moment from the episode before we even dig into it?
Well, you probably could guess it was when Tinka and Cold Killer were just like, I mean, really salsa dancing, as the Coochie Girl said. Like they were squaring up for hours and hours and hours. Just this, no fighting, like just walking backwards, walking through the house. They're at the White House. They're at the Lincoln
Cold
Memorial.
Killer
They done
falls
gone.
at one point. Like, why are you falling? What's going on?
Nothing even happened. You listen, Kaya, to be fair, you could only walk backwards while doing
For
this
so
for
long.
so long. Yeah,
You're
like your equilibrium is gonna get fucked up.
you're right. You're right. You're right. Like, and then also there were steps. So
Yeah.
you didn't even know to go up. I don't even know if I know how to walk up behind a step. I can't even say it right. Like
No.
I can't do that.
So no, don't try it. I wouldn't. I know I would bust my ass. And it's not like the person in front of you, if you're like carrying something heavy
Yeah.
and you're walking backwards, they're like, okay,
Yeah.
well, watch out. The person in front of you is trying to
It's
beat
trying
your
to get
ass. So she's not gonna tell you, hey, there's a flight of stairs right there. No,
no.
she's gonna
That's
let you hurt yourself.
I'm gonna use it to my advantage. But and
As
I
you
don't
should.
have a big Lex to pick me up.
No.
I don't
Oh
have
my God. Big Lex is exhausted. She needs a
we
break.
have to get into that and we have to get into friends who don't know when to stop.
Yes.
My favorite part of the episode, had to be, I know that there were so many highlights, but it just had to be Rolly just getting pissed off and just getting Summer like a child again
Yeah.
and just picking her up and saying, "Stop." Like she's trying to just make her stop because Summer, they said that she was drunk, but even when she's not drunk, Summer is still
Just like
not
that.
stopping, like,
Mhm.
ever, but it's just the wrong time, and Rolly is like, "Okay, I'm gonna have to get you because your friends can't get you can't get you, Tesehki has beat you mercilessly, and she keeps just taking it out on you randomly, so let get
Randomly.
you together." Exactly, and you still won't shut up. Producers, Natalie Nunn, no one can stop this girl. She, like I said, is like Demi. It's
Mhm.
ridiculous. So
Yeah.
Rowley tries to make some sense, like shake some sense into her, like, but she does it like a child, and it's so funny. And it reminds me of, was that like her first season when Tinkerbella, I think it was, like slapped her and she was like, I had to just slap some sense into her, and she kind of like didn't do anything, and they were cool after that. It reminded me of that exact moment, and I'm
I
just,
don't remember that, but that's
yes,
hilarious.
I have to a TikTok. Remind me to send you the TikTok. And also,
Okay.
I was you guys, this is a in-show promo for Podmas. Obviously, if you guys are just tuning in, we've been doing Podmas for 9 days now. Me and Raven are doing Podmas, and usually every single day we have a different subject that we talk about. So
Mhm.
you need to be downloading both episodes. But yesterday was a very special episode. It was Bonnet Fest, and we talked about
Mhm.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and we also talked about the Real Housewives of Potomac with our faves, obviously my co-host Aaron and our unofficial co-host Kendrick, and we
Mhm.
all put that out together, like telepathically released that episode. So make sure you guys go download it on all three of ours. I cannot with Kendrick. Bitches better. Bravo, we're black. And make sure that you subscribe to our Patreons where you will get it um ad free, and also subscribe to YouTube so you can see the video version. And the video
Mhm.
version is on Raven's Patreon ad free as well. So that's the in ad on the in promotion ad that I wanted to do before we get to the end and everyone cuts it off.
I
Um,
know, I keep forgetting on mine. You need to remind me too.
um, but yeah, so okay, we start the episode with they literally, well, no, first of all, Natalie Nunn is back. Natalie Nunn, and like,
Yeah.
listen, say what you want about Natalie, and maybe it's because I'm a December Capricorn, but like this is her fucking show. I don't care. Like obviously, we didn't think that she was coming back. She wasn't on the last episode. She walked out of the first episode. But at the end of the day, it's her song that is, I don't know who made this beat, but they need to be
Impeccable.
compensated 10 times over because that shit slid. It felt like a Kodak Black beat, and then Nat
Yeah.
comes in and she just like, "Do what I want," and then she drops like all the baddies, like the bad baddies'
Ding, ding,
name.
ding, ding, ding. Yeah, it's
And I'm
we
just
could do
like,
the
"Oh
square up dance
my,"
to it.
exactly. You can salsa dance to it,
Yeah.
okay? Oh my god, someone needs to edit that shit. It's so freaking good. And then so we haven't seen Natalie. We don't know. The last thing that Lemmy said was,
Uh,
going forward, we might not, things might switch up. Natalie might not be here. We might have someone to pretty much we're looking for someone to also manage the baddies or some shit like that. And I'm
we
like,
need new
yo,
new leaders to
it's
emerge.
exactly.
Let me please.
Like, why are you even here? Why are you always here, bro? And why is Scotty here? This is the most unsafe place that a woman could be, and she finally secured the bag. It's insane.
Well,
Um,
speaking of which,
oh, tell
okay, Scotty is getting her own show. It's called Scotty with the Baby, and it's insane. Scotty, I don't really know how else to describe it. she is the last person that needs her own show. It's going to be her walking around with that dog, and then we're going to see a whole bunch of Lemmy. So I imagine I feel like I can't imagine Scotty being like, I want my own show. Give me my own show. But even if she did, what's he gonna say? No. He's like,
Right,
yes, this is another opportunity for me to get
right.
more camera time. And it actually would make sense for me to be on this show.
Yeah.
So that show's coming soon, everybody. I don't know who's gonna watch it because by the looks, you should have seen Kaya's face when she was watching the
You
little
have to do that.
teaser. I mean, it was the stankest. She literally pressed play. For those watching the video, she was like this. And her face stayed frozen in that stank position for the entirety. Honestly, I don't even know if she watched the whole thing. I think she cut it off before it did because she
I
said,
did.
I've seen enough. And I said, exactly. What is this?
And
Everybody's
also
getting a show. We're just putting anything out there now. Okay, perfect. Like do a fucking vlog or something. This don't need to be a TV show.
right, that's her it would be a perfect YouTube channel vlog. Like she's at home with the baby. We see her like, her workouts. We get to know her family. We like, it's just something that is doesn't need to be a production. And I also think that it's weird because they announced this at a Rod Wave concert and Rod Wave is somehow now roped into the show and I'm like it what what does when does it become like, what does Rod Wave have to do with Scotty's baby? Is there
Nothing. The
uh,
vibe is not even it just doesn't make any sense.
like, I understand that that's where they announced it, but it literally says, "And Rod Wave," like, Lemmy Scotland and Rod Wave present Scotty with the baby, and I'm like, "What does Rod Wave have to do with this?"
Rod Wave said, okay, well, if you're going to be making announcements like this at my shit, I'm going to need some money from this. I need a part of it. So, I mean, if you insist, I need to get paid.
It's literally insane. I was just like, "Okay." Um I it's just it's not necessarily that like I don't like her. I'm partial to like impartial to her.
Yeah,
I don't
she's fine.
like her. I don't dislike her. I just don't want to see more of her. I think that this is the part where you now exit the show, the network, the life. You have like and then when
Hmm.
you start getting greedy like this is when stuff starts coming down because
Yeah,
listen, they say that Lemmy is the next Diddy. Like,
I can see that.
and I want to rebuke all that negative images, and I don't want her to have a bad pregnancy or anything. Like, I want her to
No,
have a
no.
great pregnancy, have a
Hmm.
great baby, and go live happily ever after. But
Yeah.
out of my face, out of my
Yes.
face, and you know that they're gonna put the most promo behind that. Every single
That's the thing.
Friday, you're gonna see clips everywhere. They're gonna put fan pages that are just for, like, Scotty, and it's like, that doesn't really exist.
That's not a thing. No.
You're right, and it's just like, we don't care, and it's not even just about the whole Janisha thing because they're like, "Oh, we've been together for years." I guess it was, like, a live or whatever, and she was like, "Yeah, we've been together for years," and I'm just like, okay.
Okay.
And they're like, "Oh, I was never married to Janisha." And I'm like, "Okay." But we
But you
also
were with
still
her.
just know that there's some overlap and you try to act like you were never with her when she is literally the one
Mhm.
that we can't wait to see most of the time. She'd be on Jocelyn Cabaret and I'm like, "Janisha!" Like we just
Exactly.
put her forward to host the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives reunion. We care about Janisha. We don't care about Lemmy and we don't care about
Hell no.
Scotty.
No.
But that's just that. Natalie comes and she says hi to all the girls. Some of them are pulling up. They're at this house in DC and they're like, "We didn't even know DC had houses this big." And I'm just like, "Oh my God, open the
Like,
schools."
open them and force them to go. Enforce the truancy laws because y'all are not doing your job. Y'all are doing all this bullshit with ICE. You need to cut it the fuck out and make sure these kids go to school. Let's focus on that. It's too many dumbasses running around here. Okay.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And then They said they're gonna have houses in each city, but they're not even gonna stay in the
Stay
houses.
in them. What?
Can you explain that, Natalie?
So she was like, we're just gonna have these houses for like the meetings or anything
The
else that has to go.
meetings.
So basically, they got houses just to fight. Like, and these are nice 5-star houses, like
That is an
presidential
insane house.
style
Yeah.
houses, better than anything that I've ever seen on. These are like land. And I'm just like, so what's the point of renting the best houses in the world to fight? Like to have meetings? Like, what are we even
Right.
doing here? But I guess it's
I don't
because the
know.
cast is also so big that it's like you can't even do 3 houses. I'm seeing like oldies, the OGs there. There's people from first season, second season. Gretch is still somehow holding on. Like the newbies, some newbies from last season, called Killer Out. Like there's so many different people that are there. And it's so confusing because they won't put the Chiron on the screen to say who's
Oh,
fucking who.
please. Yes, please, because I don't know everybody and I need those names on the screen. It's so important. Okay?
It is.
But yeah, you're right. It's a big ass cast, and we know that they got all those like at least 100 people in the background. Most of
Literally.
them just standing around doing nothing, but they must be there, so they've got to have the space to
They
just
were even fighting on the
exist.
Sprinter van, and one of the security fell back. And I'm just like, that's why I told you Guardian security on my list of security that I would never hire.
Never. But if your
Just
enemy needs security, you
right.
should recommend Guardian to them, basically.
Exactly. I the way you think. It's literally insane. So everyone like starts arriving in different groups. People are like squaring up. Tinkerbella is like, I have to fight Bad Dolly, even though I don't really care to fight Bad Dolly because my fans want me to fight you. So she's just like, this is for my fans. And they
I said,
fight.
I know that's right. Go ahead.
And I'm like, this is fan service, babe. And Bad Dolly is like, I have to stop smoking cigarettes because these bitches want to fight multiple times, and I only
Yeah.
be wanting to fight the one time. And I'm like,
It's true. She's
that's
like,
fair.
we already fought. I feel like I remember her just doing that like the first when she first came, and she was like, "No, we already did. What
Right.
the fuck?"
Like Tinkerbella, you literally took the season off because you just had a damn baby. Like,
Oh my
why
God.
are you here?
Why are you here, girl? Go home. We'll see you next time. Because
Especially like keep fighting. Like, what is going on? And then the Coochie Girls are there. It's hilarious. They just provide amazing commentary. Uh Tesehki is
yeah.
anticipating Krishan, but before that happens, Summer is already turned up in the house waiting for Tesehki.
Oh my
And when
God.
she arrives, she goes, "You're a rapist." And I'm just like, what? You do not value your life.
That I thought the same thing. Just shouting that from the fucking balcony. Oh my God. That's
Like my heart
Tasiki.
stopped.
Yeah. You want to die today.
She has a death wish. It's
Girl,
insane.
what is wrong with you?
And she's just yelling this and screaming profanities and booing them and even like
Yes, wait, that part did make me laugh when she came. Everyone's like, "Oh, yay, Tasiki." She's like, "Boo." Boo.
and
So
then Anna
childish.
Mac had like
Ugh.
I hate her so much.
Oh,
Um, even when she does make me laugh, like I hate her. She had on a top. I forgot what it said. Something about like something American or whatever. And then
yeah,
Summer
Miss
was
America is some I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know.
something similar to that. And Summer was like, "You look cute, but you don't look like Miss America." I'm like, she just says
Gotta say something.
the most hilarious insults, and it was just so unnecessary and hilarious. And then, the chaos really ensues. Tommy comes in and she's like,
Oh
"What?
boy.
What? What?" If she gets people's name wrong, she's like, Tesehki. And then Natalie's like, "It's Tesehki." She's like, "Oh, Tesehki. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to
She's like,
like."
I just came in here. I don't know these girls. Okay. I'm trying to
Right.
help.
She just looks so good all the time.
Yeah,
And
she
that's my
does.
problem. Like I don't need to be in the same room as her, but she just looks
No.
so good all the time that I allow her to do whatever she wants.
It's true. It's true.
Uh, and like she that's another conversation for another time. Um and then so Krishan and Marsh, which I do not understand. Why is Marsh allowed? She's the
She's not
only
on the
one
show.
there. This is the second time now because we didn't even get to see what was really going on when on the last episode when Tasiki actually got mad because everything was like pretty chill so far because she had talked it out, whatever. But then she saw Marsh and they had to shut the street down. And I'm
The
just like, what?
street in DC, as if there was going to be a parade.
Yes. And I'm like, what is happening? And so Marsh is there with Krishan, and Tasiki is like, okay, I already like fought Summer. I'm already, gonna be her ass. It's just I don't know what she's like, I don't even know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to talk to my sister and Marsh, or if I want to talk to Marsh, or if I want to continue with Summer, but I just know that I have to do something. And like she's so upset that she can't get her words out.
She's
And
short circuiting. She
yeah,
cannot. And Krishan's like, why are you crying? Girl,
as if
don't
she's
piss me
not the
off.
biggest crybaby though.
Right. And she's like, this is like, grow up. Why are you crying so much? Like, first of all, crying is not, there's no age limit on that. What the fuck are you talking? Shut the fuck up. You. I'm
Especially, yeah,
sick of you.
you specifically need to shut the fuck up. Like, here it is, because it doesn't
Here it
make
is.
any sense what she was saying at all.
Never
Um,
does.
and it's just like she's just going back and forth into a state of like, she's like, why would you say that? I think it's like whispering. She has no voice, and but she's like on the verge of tears, and then like a lot of stuff is happening, and then here comes Summer
Sorry, it's she beat her ass, Krishan. Whoop that whole ass, bitch.
from the
Summer,
rooftop.
now's not the time.
Like you don't have to. Like what is going?
No, you literally shouting it from the rooftops, and she would not stop. Big Lex was like, "Shut up! Shut the fuck up!"
Yeah, like she tried to just be like, stop, stop, stop. Then it turned into shut up, like shut up. And
Summer's like,
sometimes
"No."
your friend, yeah, like your friend has to check you sometimes,
Yeah,
and that like, well, it should make you like snap into like reality, like, oh,
my
okay,
friend is
like
telling me to shut the fuck up. I probably need to shut the fuck up because we don't really talk to each other like that. So this
exactly.
is,
That's how
yeah,
shit be tripping.
yes. Okay, let me stop.
Like you're right, my bad. And she just doesn't. And it just becomes just we try to get her away from the situation, but you just hear her in the distance. No
Doesn't
matter
matter.
how
Yeah.
far production got her, she was still, Krishan, she mad because I won't be your friend. And I'm just like, that's not
That's
why.
not why.
And you're not her friend.
She's
What's going on?
no,
You're just making up shit, bro. Like it's so
just saying shit. Krishan's like, I don't even like you, so I'm not sure what you're saying. You want to be
right.
my friend. I don't want to be your friend.
Right. Because the only
I
friend that
got
I have
Marsh.
there is Mark. I was just about to say she got March. It was just like too much. So it just goes back and forth between that Summer, and then Anna Mac is like, I have to step in because she won't shut up. So while Summer is talking, Anna Mac runs up. And I will say she can land a flying kick. Very
She can. She can. That is one of her signature moves, it
she's
seems.
a
She likes to
squirrel
do
ass
that.
bitch.
She is. Exactly. A little
So she
flying
kicks
squirrel.
Summer down the stairs, and Summer laughs down the stairs and continues after.
That bitch is crazy. that's that's scary. Okay. She literally got kicked down the flight of stairs and laughs her way down. You know how what was that show? Oh, My Brother and Me, but I feel like they do it on other shows. They're like, "Oh, the bully's trying to fight you, like, you just need to act crazy and then they'll leave
Yeah,
you alone because if you act crazy, nobody's gonna fuck
they
with
did it on
you."
the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's
That too, yes. So Summer's doing that, but it's not an act. Like, she
she
is
really
that
is
person. No one laughs while getting kicked down the
down the
stairs. And they're
stairs
not even stairs inside the house. Like, these are outdoor stairs. It's just
hard,
like, yes.
like back-breaking,
She
and you
fell
just
to the
got
cement.
recovered from an injury that's on your face because
Right.
you pissed security off so bad.
Girl,
When do you learn?
you don't.
She does not. And then so they get her into a closet. Like they have to shove her into a closet. There's no resolution with Tesehki and Krishan. I don't even understand what's going on. Tesehki
Mm,
talks to Marsh for a little bit, and then Krishan and Marsh get into it, and she's like, "I'm with you," and I'm just like, "What's going on?" Like, there's no context, there's no reliable narrator, and just
mm-mm.
Suki and and Sapphire are like salsa dancing, squaring up, and they're like, let's do it like them." And it's just the funniest thing ever because I can't take this seriously.
No.
Tinkerbella, Cold Killer, like Mariah Lynn at some point is just,
Ugh.
she's always mad and it's just a mess. So a lot happens this episode. If you haven't seen it, it's more than like, we always say that a lot happens on Baddies because it's the truth, but it's more than the average Baddies episode. It's something that you
Yeah.
rewatch to see like all the things that you miss.
And it's funny, it's so funny. Like even Tonio was watching with me and I caught him chuckling. And this is one of the shows that he's like, "Oh hell no. Like I don't
Yep.
even want to listen to it." And he said, "Every time I see something from this show, they're standing in a circle and then they start fighting." He's like, "Yep,
Yep.
that's it. They stand in a circle like that and then they start fighting." And but it was funny because this time they didn't fight. It was just this
Exactly.
for 30 minutes squared up.
Exactly.
And he was like, "Is this a joke?" I was like, "I don't know. This has never happened before. It's never happened
That is
before."
so, listen, he has to admit, like when something is funny,
He has
something
to.
is funny. Like, listen,
We
it's
laughed
so,
and laughed.
yes. Oh God. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the episode, you guys. Like, I still don't know
Mhm.
what really the root problem is with Siki and Krishan. I mean, obviously, we know what the rumors were online, and I think it addressed all that. But they said that
Yeah.
like they talked through that already. So, like, what happened to reignite this feud? So, we'll find
Maybe
out
summer, I don't know.
on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Basically,
Yes, exactly.
or even would you like to add anything before we end this Podmas and go to your episode?
I don't think so. I think we got it. Oh, well,
Yes.
Smiley wasn't there. Was she? Was she in the
No,
hospital? Did she
I
quit?
don't.
Where's
Listen,
she
if
at?
Smiley was there, I don't know. Like, it would have turned into something else. Maybe they purposely didn't bring her to the house or tell her the location. But you know
Uh,
what? She would have showed up anyway. She probably knew. She probably was watching. Was surveilling through the ring
she fucking
camera.
she probably was. Oh
She
my
was
god.
surveilling through the ring cameras. And that's what made me think of Smiley earlier when I saw that people were using Wi-Fi jammers.
I saw that.
And I'm just like,
Smiley invented those
my,
devices.
exactly. Oh goodness. I guess we'll find out about Smiley eventually, or maybe not. Because a
Maybe we
lot of the
won't.
times we just leave things like
Yep,
undone. And that's fine
exactly.
because it's like you've entertained us enough.
Mhm.
But Merry Podmas to all.
And to all, a good night.
Thank y'all. Bye.
Bye.